Hello, everyone. Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for Libra, all placements of Libra. This is good for the month of May 2024. Time's kind of approximate, though, as always with energy reading. These are general, not personal readings. Only take what resonates. Your first card out is I Am Presence, card 15. Cosmos. Celestite is the stone there. This is from a crystal medicine deck. Okay, so for 15, maybe you were born on the 15th, that could have some significance, or the 6th even could have significance to you. And this card really is about having, like, you being having this sort of powerful high vibration about you, having this sort of feeling almost like the light of your soul, feeling connected to love, to wisdom, connecting to the universe here, Libra, and really feeling maybe as though you are aligning on your path, so to speak. Some questions to ask yourself here with this card are, have you been asking for guidance? If you haven't been, we're encouraged to ask for guidance from our guides. And, where have you been feeling that you're confused or disconnected, or in that sort of way, and focusing on understanding, how to connect to your guides, and how to just sort of trust the process, being present in the process. So Cosmos, on this card, this could be your source of creation, whatever you believe that is. Okay. And when you're connecting to the higher power, like such as through prayer, ritual, ceremonies, this is this is when miracles take place. All right. And this is also reminding us, Libra, that we are in fact all deeply connected to humanity. You see this swirling around up here. All right. And that's representing the cosmos. So you may want to, also utilize celestite in some way, because it is a stone of the, the crown chakra there, and it's a connection to the higher realms and dimensions. Wow. So that could be like just a focus this month for you. Next, you have angel light. Wow. So again, this is focus on angels, spirits, guides, the crown chakra for you, Libra. Wow, this is amazing. So I'm not sure what happened in April. Maybe that, when we were in the eclipse season itself, and then we had the Mercury retrograde, maybe you cleared some things out. But here on this card, this is about, it's like if you, it's like there's an awareness now. Okay, there's an awareness, there's this sense possibly with you that angels and guides are in fact answering your prayers. Maybe you're feeling as though you are being healed and aligned for something more. So this is about, the angels and guides still working with you and having your back. And just make sure that you're making time, though, somehow, Libra, to quiet the mind, quiet the being, quiet your presence, be present here, right? And be open to those messages, because it's in those quiet moments where spirit may speak to us the loudest. All right. So angelite, that's good for a connection to the higher realms as well. And it's sort of a conduit for messages too. So that could assist you. Angelite is a very soft blue stone. It's really quite pretty and very calming. So this can help with that. The upper world that also is featured on this card. This is like almost like, as long as you're heading up, it doesn't matter how you get there, right? So this is about the shamans. This is like, for the shamans, this is one of the three major spiritual worlds that the shamans visit to receive messages and healings. Okay, so to journey in the world, though, you have to be under this sort of deep state of meditation. So again, like, meditation's coming up for you, but meditating is not the only way that you can connect to your intuitive messages, abilities, angels and guides. Okay, so there are in fact other ways, and maybe you want to research some of those ways. Even just connecting with nature sometimes can be really great. Maybe you can't sit still and meditate, but you could certainly walk, and just be open to what's going on. Or if walking's not an opportunity for you, maybe you can be listening to music, and you don't have to sit in total silence. Okay, Libra, want to see what else is coming in for you. Wow, some powerful messages. So it's really focusing on the crown here so far. Wow. All right, what do we have? Fire element. Okay. And I'm certainly getting the like phoenix rising from the ashes kind of vibe. So again, I'm not sure what happened with you in April here. But it certainly does feel as though you're definitely rising above. I feel as though what do they say? I'm getting this little like side note here from someone. Cream rises to the top, so like the good stuff will rise up. Okay, the good stuff will rise up, and the other stuff will just fall to the bottom, right? Just fall to the bottom. So there's some sort of visual there they're wanting me to connect you with. All right, so maybe you're holding a cup of cocoa with cream or coffee or so. I don't know, but all right, here we go. Pause and reflect. All right, so if you can take that time to pause and reflect, Libra. I feel like I'm also getting the date May 3rd, and then also it could be May 30th. Okay, that seems to be coming in. I'm getting something about a butterfly release that somebody had at their service, maybe, or something. Or maybe you're planning on doing that at a ceremony or a service or something like that, but releasing something that flies into the air, even. I also feel like this is a way of sort of also giving it up to spirit, to your angels and guides to help you with this. Um, there's been some complexities here that have taken place, and I feel as though like no matter what happened, it's as though you knew there were going to be some difficulties. Maybe you didn't plan on this specific type, but it's like no matter what, though, that again, that cream rises to the top. So um, this is about coming back after something that there was a lot of complexity to it. I feel like there was healing, there was a big decision, there was this waiting period. Then I'm just getting a lot of information from, for whatever reason, from this fire element card. So fire sign could be prominent in your chart, or someone you know. Let's see what else we have. We will go into tarot, and we'll touch a little bit on money and love, that sort of thing, animal cards, angel numbers. Let's see. Maple Spirit, Generosity, 23. Hmm. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, Letting Go, card 35. Yeah, there it is. Remember, I was getting release off this card. I feel as though even if you're not actually releasing a physical thing during like a wedding or a service or something, um, there is this letting, it's like a letting go. It's sort of like liberating yourself, freeing yourself from whatever this is, and really counting on your crown chakra connection, and your connection to your angels and spirit guides and God and whoever you believe in, or whatever you believe in. There's a lot of magic around in the air too, I feel, for the month of May. I'm also getting the number 8, okay, for you, even though, oh, there is 35. That's an 8 technically. So, well, not technically, actually. Technically, it's 35. It's just 35. All right. So, the maple spirit, you're tapping into some sort of potential here, and you're sharing it with others, even for some of you. It's like you're finally sharing this gift. And I feel as though a lot of you have been very generous with with what you're passionate about, and very generous with those you love. Okay. Um, but even still, no matter how connected we are to a community or to others, sometimes we do have those moments where we feel we stand alone with, for some of you, I'm hearing, with God. You're standing alone there with whatever you believe in, your divine source. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. This also, I'm getting something about not being afraid or ashamed anymore of something. Right. And you're freeing something, you're letting go of something that's really kept you in your mind. This could have been something, Libra, that even started back around your birthday, if you are Libra. So in the autumn time. Mm, I was on, and I just heard something about when the kids went back to school. So I'm not sure. Maybe that's like a way to, again, kind of zero in on what the timing was there, or it could have been something about kids going back to school, or you going to school or something. Okay, but that's sort of like something maybe started then. Let's see what else. Okay, I also just heard something about like a hearing, a custody hearing, or someone having their hearing checked even. Let's get into some tarot cards. We're going to use this beautiful deck here. I don't know if I've used it on this channel or not, but I'm going to be careful with it because it is one of my more prized decks. Okay, my Ciro Marchetti. All right, let's see. And all the decks I use are in the description box, Libra, as is the disclaimer. And that reminds you, you have free will, final say, you know best. Okay, Libra. So you have pairs that came out. You have the Six of Cups with Justice. Okay, there's that six again. So it's 6 or 15 that you connect to possibly. And then Justice, our card here, Libra. We'll get into this. And then we have this Knight of Swords, right, with this Page of Cups. Don't let anyone rush you with your decision. Maybe you felt like you're being rushed in some way. I am getting that there's sort of like someone is just going to need to be patient. You may be dealing with some sort of immature energy, this fast paced. No, you got to decide now, now, now. This could be something I'm picking up in the past here, Libra, but it can also certainly be in the present or upcoming, because when it comes to energy readings, the thing with time is it's not linear. So, that's why I can pick up on past, present, future, that sort of thing. And I don't always know exactly how far out in the future something is. I kind of just have to feel around and see how it feels. But you have Justice here. So I feel as though in letting go of something, not only is there this alignment and this freedom from it, which maybe you've had to spend a lot of time reflecting on your own, because again, I'm getting, you're not being rushed, you're not going to be pressured here, because whatever this decision or whatever this thing was, it was quite emotional for you, Libra, and you really had to figure out what it is that you truly want. What did you want? What do you want from your life, from the situation, from work, from this person, relationship, etc. I'm hearing a new dawn is day, or new day is dawning. Okay, so the name Dawn could mean something. I'm also getting something here about actually the name Page. All right, the name Page, and because now we have more pages here. This child and this kitty are looking at. Oh, maybe you had a kitty that looks like this, possibly like a tabby or a tiger. Fancy girl or boy. Um, so this is a child looking in the Six of Cups here, and sort of looking back to a time where I feel as though you had to let go of possibly a dream or a fantasy, um, maybe that you had, with a person, or because it could be with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords, it could definitely have involved people. It could have involved more than one person. This event or this thing that's coming in for May. Okay, but the reason I'm telling you a little bit about the past, Libra, is because it moves us into the present, and also, like I said, with the readings, the energy of the time sort of, doesn't matter a ton. Let me see. Let's get another. This can be focusing, yeah, on the past, but letting go. You got to let go here. That's when you're going to get your true. I just heard payout. It's almost, so I'm picking up kind of on like divorce, custody, possibly, but this is when the truth comes out. Okay, the truth comes out about something that may have been buried in the past. All right, and here you are moving forward because you're in that higher vibration now, Libra. This is something about cause and effect. Something somebody did, said, whatever, didn't do or say is having consequences. So this sometimes is looked at as sort of a justice kind of karma in a karmic way. All right, so this does have to do with kind of like law and order, and also a big card of a truth and integrity as well. So I feel as though, maybe you were not wanting to see something or whatever, and then now you see it and you're just deciding you after, really mulling it over, you're deciding you're letting that go. Strength. So you're being guided by the cosmos. Here you go again, cosmos. Cosmos, that name could mean something to you. You may also be a Seinfeld fan. So this is a you're being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. And I'm feeling Leo energy. I have felt it a couple of times during this reading. That's not uncommon for me to get during Libra readings. I feel as though a lot of us, in fact, look at this. A lot of us have that Leo energy in our chart, or it could be an important time period for us. There it is, Sun card, happiest card in the deck, best card in the deck, right? This is absolute awareness. When I'm pulling it at this stage here, this is like absolute awareness now, and definitely being in that present moment. Something could have really been going on for you during this past eclipse season, March 25th to the 8th of April. There could have just been a whole lot of clearing out, letting go, and now you're like building. You're designing your life, is what I'm getting. You are designing your life the way you want it. All right. I love seeing that justice though. And then you have this Queen of Wands again. Leo, Aries, Sag. And here we have this dragon too, and they're all kind of hanging out here. This phoenix bird type thing, and this which is also very fiery. So a lot of fire element here working with you. And that is your passion. That's action. You know, that's your intention, your action. You're going for it. You're taking steps to make things happen, Libra. And I feel you will not let somebody else come in and just, again, you're not going to let someone else come in and I'm almost picturing like a Lego tower or something. You're not going to let them come in and just knock over your all your hard work. It's not that simple. All right. I just heard anyone who does, may they step on a Lego. You know, remember how that hurts so much? So I don't know. Maybe that's like a funny little. That's what came in. So none of it's an accident. Oh my goodness, Libra, and you have sacred fire. And look at this. You can't make this up. Look at the dragon. Look at the dragon. Look at this. I'm filled with passion. My energy is like a bonfire burning within. I feel energy flow through my being. And I focus this power to achieve my goals today. That's again, it's being in that present moment. Because you've always had this power here, Libra, but I don't feel that you've always used it fully. You're like using it's like we're seeing you, this Libra, in full strength, at full capacity now, because maybe we haven't so far this year or in a while, you know. So let's see what else we get though. Oh wow, nice. Okay, tell us more about. I want to know more about this fire. Is this the deck I'm using? Is this the deck I'm using? Tell us more about this fiery energy. What's going on with Libra? What's coming in? Tell us, please. There is definitely a wish fulfillment here, a dream come true for some of you. Yes, right around the time of this reading, too. Okay. Magnetism. Yes, Libra. So this is about you being persuasive, using your full power here. Now, you're incredibly powerful during this time, during this month, Libra. A magnetic force surrounds you, okay? And so you're being given the power to manifest your dreams into reality. All right? I did say I was getting magician energy. All right? So this is really you making what you want for yourself, right? Hurtful events. Okay, so as you endured this hurtful time, disappointment, heartbreak, you learned not to dwell on the past because it's not going to anchor you down. All right, you know, it's like from this event, whatever it was, out comes this sacred fire, and you're just starting to feel that sacred fire in your belly or wherever you feel it in your heart, Libra, and feeling that growth, that alignment now. And you're not this little child anymore, and you will not be pushed around. No, you're not going to let the world push you around or other people and their agendas. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, tell me more then. All right, switching decks. Cool. Let's switch some decks then. Well, so a gate. Yep. So this is a barrier that kept you from a goal, right? And I feel it came out on side. I feel this is that transition for you. The gate is now open, right? The gate is now open, and here you come out busting out like full force. That's what May feels like for me, for you. Nobody is going to get in your way. And we have winds of change. Yeah, your surroundings will undergo transformation or transition. I just said transition, and then I flip it over, and we have transition here. So, you know, and that's our element here too, Libra, the wind, right? Something massive changed after this storm. There was a storm possibly, and something big changed. It needed to happen. For some of you, it was a tower moment. All right. Some of you could start out the month with a tower moment. I don't know. But then it ends up being excellent. It positions you in such a way that now, again, that gate was open. Something maybe you thought wouldn't be delivered is delivered. Something maybe you thought you couldn't do. You just proved to yourself in the world that, in fact, you can do it. Make sure you can see that. Guess you couldn't see all of it. Anyway. Yeah. Desert. So Vision Quest. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that kind of goes with that pause and reflect card too. And then you have mountain. Wow. This is, yeah, mountain. And then childhood innocence. And I feel again, like this little child under here, you're not there anymore. You're not stuck. You're not naive. You're no longer a page. You are in fact a queen. You, Libra, are in fact an empress. So when you have the sun here, you have all the power. that you could want. Okay, all I think it's great because okay, I'm just right now I'm getting that these hurtful events were lessons, right? Lessons. And you can close that book at any time. You don't have to keep that book open. Okay? That's the past. All right? You can choose another one. You remember those books, Choose Your Own Adventure? You'd flip the book over and start reading another story. It was really cool. It's like two adventures. So there's that. And you have mountain strength here. Yeah, I mean, you've already gone over the most difficult parts, or you're very near to that, Libra. It's already happening. Now I'm being told something about amethyst. So either that's a name, Libra, or you're very drawn to amethyst at this time. Um, there's something here about um, amethyst has to do with addictions, with dreams, with the metaphysical properties, of course. And yeah, and connecting you to your, the intuitive area of yourself, the crown chakra. So yes, connections to guides and spirits. And so for me to be being called to this amethyst here, it's either you have something amethyst and it's really close by when you're watching this reading or something, but it seems as though um, it could also have to do with you gave something up. Okay, because it does help with addictions, it does help with anxiety, depression, insomnia, metaphysically speaking. So you could be dealing with any number of those things. That could be the huge mountain here. That could be what's so difficult, giving something or someone up. Maybe, I feel like sometimes we do get addicted to people as well, right? I, yeah. So let's see what else we have. I feel as though, Libra, some of you have the potential this month, speaking of addicted to people, codependency, whatever you want to call it. I feel as though because you have such heightened magnetism this month, Libra, you want to be extra, extra careful of not only what you're manifesting, the words you speak, the thoughts you have, but also definitely the people you're bringing in and surrounding yourself with. Because I feel as though um, you're kind of attracting all kinds of energy. So you actually need to be that filter, even though that may be hard. You may feel like you're being mean, not talking to somebody, whatever, but you need to be very careful because you're at full strength, full power here, Libra. Um, it's like we have to be so careful about what surrounds us, right? Because then we can start to emanate that, and that we just want to be very careful. We don't want to be make sure you're doing your daily like cleansing rituals, protection. You can do that in the shower, you can do that standing, just an aura brush, an aura sweep, exhaling as you sweep whatever off of you, energy that, debris, energetic debris. um, and then or act as though your hand is a bar of soap and you're sweeping down arms, limbs, torso, head, all the way down to your feet. Pardon me. So it's sort of like an aura shower or something. And then you can step into, imagine yourself stepping into this big ball of white light, this healing light that's maybe it's the angelic realm or something, but you're stepping into your full power there, Libra. That sun card. So you're stepping into that and surround yourself in that light, bathe in that. Okay, step out into that, and call upon your angels and whoever to protect you. And however you want to word it, Libra, it'll be different for everyone, but make sure you're doing some kind of energetic clearing, cleansing, and then also protection for yourself. Some people wear protective crystals. Some people, prayer is what they do. Others, maybe it's Reiki. It can be a number of different things, right? Only you know what works best. In Libra, remember I said you're the Empress? Get this, you have the Empress and the world. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I'll be surprised if May is not a good month for a lot of us. I feel like it is. Uh, May Day, payday. I just heard some of you may get paid around get like a little extra money in this month. Okay, you may get an extra bit of money. Let me just get a card on that. Planning here. Okay, so now's the time to lay down foundation for your future. So there, yeah, that's right. It says right on the card, financial gains are more than likely, and I just said that. So you could get a little extra this month. Okay, something maybe I don't know if it's expected or not, but that could happen. Maybe it's tied into the justice. Maybe this is what allows you to transition out of a situation. And then yes, 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 we have the Empress here. The Empress is really focused too on the world, having the world here, right? So the Empress is really focused on connection. Okay, so this could be a big month of connection for you. The Empress is focused on um, what she does have. She's grateful for the opportunities and blessings she does have, and that's how she connects and calls in even more abundance. And she has this ability to sort of go with the flow, right? She has excellent insight as well. She possesses, think of her as possessing the energy and abilities of all four queens, and I even say kings in there too. So this is someone who this is very unique. This is a unique kind of energy. All right, it's not something that everybody walks around having. There's this higher perception here. All right, there's this sort of peace and calm in mind, knowing that that it's going to work out. Somehow it's going to work out because she trusts in the universe. She trusts in herself. She trusts in the divine, right? Because however, whatever she's gone through all of it. She's mastered those mountains, right? She's gone over through them, whatever. And that was the only way to face some of this, was to actually go through it, right? And so then we have the World card here, and that is like that, everything is there now. Everything. I feel as though for some of you, you did a major heart clearing or something, or you've made heart space for something new and great to come in. I'm also getting high priestess energy here. Some of you, huge psychic development. Okay. I feel like maybe around the time of the eclipses, a lot of you were experiencing maybe ascension symptoms. Not sure. Look those up though. Of course, that's not a medical thing, by the way. If you need medical care, please get that. But anyway, we do have a sort of let's see, why am I forgetting my planet? Saturn energy. We have Saturn energy here, and this is about no longer being restricted, Libra. The time is now, all right? This is a karmic cycles, chapters, that sort of thing, a closing and an opening and that sort of thing. It's just this revolving, um, uh, it's growth. It's so much growth. And acceptance. There's a lot of acceptance here coming through. And that acceptance is so freeing, even if you don't agree with someone or something, by letting go of the hurtful events, right? We have that card under here. By letting go of the hurtful events, you give that fire within more air, more room to breathe. And that is what can help you accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish in this month here, Libra. I just saw 2727. So that could be a very special number for you. Twos, sevens, 27, also nines. It would be a 99. So you're almost there, Libra. You are almost there. Hang in there. We have an archangel here for us. Let's get us at least one archangel for Libra, the month of May. Usually there's a stone on here too, for those of you who enjoy crystals. If you're enjoying this reading, please do like, subscribe. I would appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you to all of my wonderful subscribers and the beautiful comments you leave me. I appreciate you so much. We have, oh, okay, we haven't had this one, I don't think, in a while at least. We have a card 7. We just mentioned 7. So we have card 7 here. This is Angel Cassiel. All right. And so on the card here, we do have Capricorn energy, keeper of karma and time. What do you know? I just mentioned karma, time, with us, because I saw Saturn on her, and plus it's the World card. So I was thinking the end of restrictions. So this is about a transition of the paradox of light versus dark. So coming out of the dark and into the light, right? With this giant sun card at the bookend here for us. And Libra, this is about boundaries. Maybe needing to be in solitude. Remember, we had the pause and reflect here. This is about rules, Libra, you making the rules. And there is yet another dragon. So you may want to look up dragon. Actually, it's the year of the dragon now, isn't it? So that actually I feel is like, again, it's telling me that this is great timing for something. It's really good timing. Things are aligning for you. I help you balance your karma and teach you how to grow through life's changes, trials, and tribulations. And obsidian is the crystal or stone, whatever, gem, whatever they're talking about here is the obsidian stone. So it's a very black stone. There's also, connecting to the root chakra, it can be very protective. Um, it's in grounding, and it's also one that you're going to want to cleanse a lot. So again, it's reminding me to remind you, cleanse yourself, your crystals, your home. Make sure you're doing all of that. All right. And you're bringing the dark, you're bringing the light to the darkness. Okay. Maybe now we're shining lights into corners we haven't before, and we're clearing that out. It could be literally or metaphorically speaking, but I do feel that that's what's happening here, Libra. This is also Saturn energy on here. That's amazing. You see Saturn with the rings here. So this is again. It's the time, the karma, the lifting the restrictions here with the Empress in the world. It's like, oh my goodness, if you want something now, Libra, start doing it, because I feel as though it looks so good right now that I don't think I've seen a month this I haven't seen a month so far this year that looks this good, as far as it's like getting over. Some of us have just gone over that mountain. It's like, finally, okay, good. And for those of you, if it's not your time yet, I'm sorry it's not your reading, but there is still, it's still important to have the hope, and no matter what, because if we give up, then who's there to keep our dream alive? Who's there? Who's going to be the one getting things for us? Usually we have to do it all on our own, right? Usually, I mean, we can do things with others and they can help us, but if there's something you really want and it's for your life, well, this is your life. So, just make sure that you're keeping your dreams alive, Libra, no matter how silly they may seem to other people or how far reaching they may seem. All right. A lot of very successful people started out with a really one of a kind thought that other people were like, seriously, that's never been done though. And they didn't care. They went for it anyway. And then now, some of them are billionaires. So, anyway, not that we all want to be billionaires. Anyway, so we have, huh, what is that? Getting a name like Holiday. It's a name like Holiday or Holly. It might even be spelled with an I instead of a Y. That's possible. And I'm getting Kendra. All right. So lucky days this month could be Saturdays, according to this card. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we get here for Libra. Okay. Let's maybe get just some other sort of indications of some things people might be dealing with this month. We'll use the Ascending Life Oracle. This is just for Libra. Whoa. I'm not taking all of them. No, thank you. I'm getting Colleen. And then I also have a name that's like McNaff or something like that. McKnight, McNaff. And a name like Wendy or even Wedley. That could be maybe a last name or a street name or something. Who knows? Love. Okay, so there could be definitely a mutual attraction again. Okay, so someone has feelings for you. They may, in fact, admit that to you, Libra, this month. The past. So this person could be mentally reliving the past and thinking of you. You may have someone, or you had someone during Mercury retrograde, maybe come back, come forth. They want to repair it. They feel like no matter what, they can always repair this with you. That's an interesting energy. Yeah, it's like they just don't want to give up. And lightning. So this could be a sudden, fast situation. Okay, it could be like love strikes like a lightning bolt unexpectedly, right? You could find love in a really unique way. All right, so quick action, moving fast. Of course, we always want to be careful about moving too fast, right? Not that we all haven't done it at some point, right? That's how I know not to do it, though, because I've done it. All right. Learning. So feeling tested. You could be feeling tested. Yeah. Okay. So it could be, again, I do feel like this could be, you might be discovering some kind of truth that comes in quickly and unexpectedly. So there's a truth. And if this is a past person, Libra, and you need some sort of clarification, I do feel you'll get that this month. I do feel that will be revealed to you. And yeah, time to take some risks. Okay, so they're saying leap into the unknown, adventure awaits, get out of your comfort zone. I think that may be the case when it comes to what types of dates you go on or what types of activities you're doing with your partner, maybe spicing things up in some way. All right. Or maybe you're going to take a big chance together, if it feels right. Do what's right if it feels right for you. Okay. I'm not here to tell anyone how to live their lives. What else for love? Chaos. Uh-oh. Oh, actually, that's not just for love. This is actually for anything. Okay. So the dice actually in the learning, this is all coming from anything, I think, because I thought it was just for love. It's actually not just for love. Um, it started out being that way, and now it seems the energy has moved on. So some of you could have something come in quickly, like the lightning bolt here. Okay, some sort of, and even the learning card, it says, discovering some kind of truth. Maybe you were looking and you were feeling tested or something and you were wanting the truth and you called it in. Well, now you've called in that sun, you've called in that awareness, Libra. And that is something, there could be very fast changes as a result of that, where you need to get out of your comfort zone. All right. And there, it could be somewhat chaotic. I do feel it, it could be, on this card, kind of something that has you spinning around like, what am I? And then you just have to react. So this could actually be, I don't like to say it, like an actual storm or like a tornado or something. I'm sorry to say. Um, it could be something like that, or something else that's just like that attempts to disrupt, distract, um, destroy. It's just being mindful of that. Like any month, there's we're dealing with all kinds of energies here, and people in the world. So it's like you just never know what or who is going to come in and shake things up. It can happen. Let me get a card on that, though. Madame Endora always tells us how it is. A clue here on that. What is that? Doesn't feel great, but it ends. Things end up the way they're supposed to. Great, but it may not feel like, okay, so a close friend acts on your behalf. Yeah, a golem. Okay, this is the golem. So you do have support, Libra. Don't be afraid to ask for support. I'm also getting something about, if you don't feel safe sleeping at night, like ask your friend to sleep over. If you just have this gut feeling that something's not quite right, go with it, okay? Because, yeah, so there's be meticulous and patient with the spider. This is about weaving your dreams, Libra. And also, they clean their webs every day too. So this is about you, again, unsticking yourself, throwing things off your web that just you don't want there. Okay, again, you're very magnetic. You may be attracting things into your web, so to speak, into your auric field that are not great, but it's going to be a good lesson for you, because you're going to, again, clip them out, right? Snip, snip. The Sphinx. Choose your words carefully. Mm-hmm. Yep, choosing your words carefully. That I can understand that. And then you have serendipity. So bright new prospects are on the horizon. Yeah, there's nothing really. I'm not seeing anything really terrible. And I chose, several cards here just now, and all of the energy still is, yes, you're going to deal with the usual, people, right? Like that's, we can't get rid of all the people we don't like in our life, right? We have to learn to work around people and with people, but and they have moods and feelings and lives just like us. So who knows what another person's going through, right? But yeah, so this is actually still feeling very good. It's a transformation, it's a transition. When is it not, right? And but this is bigger. Okay, this is bigger. This month of May, I'm just really excited about for you. I want to get more information too. Let's get some more. Is there anything for love? We were already talking about love. We'll do love, and then we'll do our fortune and some other things here. Let's get into some love messages here. So, true love message here. True love message oracle by Midnight Oracle. Okay. In case I forget to post it in the description box. Somebody's not ready. Somebody might want you to take a chance on them, or vice versa, and the other party's not ready. Too intense, not ready, too intense. Okay, let's tell us more about this. Oh, another card wants to come out with it. No one compares. They've never met anyone else like you, Libra, or vice versa. But it's just like they're not ready for the intensity. And that's the thing, Libra, is you already maybe have intense energy and magnetism and an attraction about you. And it wins people over, this charm, the Libra charm, But it's like, it can be too much for some people. And in May in particular, you're like extra fine. Okay. So this is going to be a little intense for someone, possibly. First, okay, yeah, right. Hmm. Hmm. This is a strange thing I'm getting, but I'm getting something kind of specific they want me to talk about. Some of you may be in a relationship with someone and it's going really well, but then they might have like a friend. Like I'm picking up on a heterosexual couple who there's a male and a female, and that relationship's going well. But then there's like this female friend of the males, and those two kind of like still hang out like casually. I even picked up on like brunch or something like that. And for some of you, now this is either past, present, or future, it's like having to make that call if you can trust them or not, that other person, and of course, roles can be reversed, gender, all that, so flip it but that's something that's very specific. I know it might only pertain to one person, but they told me to talk about it, so I'm talking about it. Okay. Yeah, you might be in a situation like that. Okay, so somebody's like, oh, this is too intense, but please don't move on. Okay, yeah, so you have a very intense connection, no one else compares to you, I'm just not ready. Okay, so there's one connection. And then there's that whole brunch thing. Okay, I feel like you're going to see something else too, or find out something else, Libra, more information about that. Revelry and indulgence, the Saturn. Okay, so, and look, okay, so I can understand why you're questioning it, because something feels kind of questionable. Honestly, I don't know how else to say it. Something feels like it should be questioned. And maybe that should be looked into a little more, right? It's like we want to trust and all that, but it's maybe not like normal or whatever that you, and like for you in relationships. Maybe generally in relationships you aren't the type of person who wants your person out to dinner or brunch or whatever it is with their friend who's, possibly romantically into them. We don't know, right? So if there's potential there, depending on their preferences and all that. So I don't know. It might be worth asking. Rose colored glasses. Some of you could, with that situation, be in fact wearing rose colored glasses because things seem so good with that person. So I'm sorry. I never want to upset anyone, obviously. So if you find that to be, you know, you know how to remove yourself from this situation with here. Okay, you can click off. But also with that, so it's like, but again, look at, we just have this sun. The sun is overseeing everything. I feel like I can be my true self around you. Yeah, this is a really, it's almost like you're like best friends with this person too, this person you're maybe newly involved with. But there could be just this other interference that you need to get more info about. Now, Libra, it could be different for all of you. It doesn't have to be a female, it's a male and a female who go out to brunch. That's one specific scenario. I might be picking up on one, but the reason it's coming out in this reading is because there may be a handful of you that are like having that sort of nudging universe from the universe kind of intuitive feeling where you're like, I don't know, like, should I trust that relationship? I know they've been friends for a little while, but I don't even know this person. And now they're still talking a lot, going out to, like, what's going on with them? And maybe you want to find out a little more about their relationship, okay, together, because you're now full time in the picture, okay? So let's just say that, all right? And it can be tricky because things might feel so good and so right with that newish person, a few months in, I'd say, is what it feels like. All right, let's get another situation here. Whew, Libra. Oh, man. Sometimes the love stuff is so intense for me. I don't know. Because I get like sucked right into it. And I don't really do love readings here. I only do these little inclusion ones here. Occasionally I will if it's Valentine's Day, but all right. So you have inspired by you. This is actually possibly somebody new, Libra. You've inspired somebody in your world. They may not, I don't know if they've come forward or not yet. Let me see. Have they come forward? Let's see. Have they come forward? Telepathic bond. Yeah, they haven't come forward yet. So some of you have somebody who maybe you work with them, maybe they see you at the gym, maybe this, maybe that, right? It could be anything. But they do feel like you two already have this sort of connection, but it's not spoken about yet. All right. So let's see. Is there anything they'd like to say to Libra? I'm afraid of losing you. They're afraid if they don't come forward that you're going to find somebody else. They assume that you can pretty much have everyone. That's what I think they assume that. Okay. And I feel like for some people, they're afraid of getting lost in a relationship. Maybe it's just scary to them to think about it. Ah, yes, I just said it makes them scary. Yeah, so they're nervous. You make them nervous, Libra. That can be, again, it's that intense energy. They've never maybe met anyone else like you. They may have already told you that, or this one does feel quiet. I will say they feel quiet, but you know that there's something there, and they know it. I'm seeing a lot of humor happening too. Okay. Oh, it may feel like even like a crush of some kind, make you feel like a kid again. Yeah, they think about you a lot, Libra, even when you're not around each other. This person could have some sort of situation though going on with them that actually adds to this nervousness. So, again, we never know what someone's going through or has been through. So, there's that. I feel like if you were to make a move, they would accept, but you know, maybe they'd also be a little scared. Who knows? But that's for you to know and figure out, right? I'd like to get. I think that's good for love for now. Okay. Well, what about Yeah, let's see here. What do we have? Action, movement, perseverance, discipline, motion. Okay, this is for some of you who are in a committed relationship. This is actually about your chakras. This is about you in general, Libra, but this is about you taking inspired action, or maybe you're inspiring someone else to take action. And they may have actually, I feel this is like you're already in a relationship. Let me get some cards on that. In a relationship here. Um, Let me get tarot, back to tarot. This is the last one. This is for those of you in a good connection right now. You may be wanting to take things to the next level. All right, that could be part of what. Look at all this red. Wow. This is some fiery love, passion going on here. Okay, maybe you motivate each other. Oh, and I just heard we complete each other's sentences. Like you both said sentences at the same time. Oh, Libra. So, okay, so an ace of swords. All right, this is a good opportunity here, but it might be decision time. I feel as though you can be your true self with them and they are with them. This is a card of truth, Libra. So this, maybe you needed to hear that today, but this is a card of truth. It's a card of with this dragonfly on it. It's like you being able to be your true self. All right, so you're being true to each other, to yourselves. This is a wish come true here. We've got the dandelions and the seeds are going off. Maybe you're making plans together for a future, and this is like clarity. It's new beginnings. Okay, it's a breakthrough, really. So it could be a breakthrough in your relationship. Okay, Libra. So that certainly seems good here. Yeah, this is a long-term relationship. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. It's a long term. It's gone the distance, or it will. This is good. Okay, I don't feel like that's anything like the other relationships there. Okay. Yeah, you've got I just flipped another card out. You have the Queen of Cups. So you or they may have water in their chart as well, heavily, but so because we have the air and the water here, Libra. But I do feel as though this is some sort of success. This is success. Okay. So some of you absolutely, you'll know who you are. You have the success story here in love. Okay. And but remember, with that Queen of Cups, although she's all lovey-dovey and can love like no other, she's still a queen and she's on that throne and she's in the middle of the ocean, and yet she is not getting turned up this way and that way. And she stands firm, and her beliefs, her morals, and she expects the same from a partner. So there you are, Libra, for that. Let's get into money a little bit. Fortune, fortune, fortune. A couple more messages for you, Libra. Let's see. Money wise. Oh, so there's love is money, money, love. All right. So this is about, yeah, so love surrounding your connections. Doing things because you want to as well, Libra, is important now, including your work. Okay. So this is moving forward positively in a variety of areas of your life, including like that love story I was just picking up on. Lovers, are you kidding me? This is a fortune oracle. And I'm going to tell you, this is not a love deck, okay? I mean, there are some cards of unity, yes. There are probably about 5 cards maybe out of the whole deck, not even, and then what do you get? And then there's marriage. So there are about 4 or 5 cards out of the whole deck. And then what do you get? You get 17, 18. You're moving forward with somebody in a love situation. I know we're doing money now, but these two, I can't ignore this. These are soulmates. Okay, this is like that feeling where you just know. And what's cool about it is you get to be yourself, Libra. Remember the Ace of Swords? You get to be yourself on all levels. I bet this is something. It's like a once in a lifetime love. What else do we have for Libra? Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. This does not have to do with the love. Okay, some of you are in a legit, awesome. That's great. I'm glad that we moved on. I mean, we're running out of love cards in this deck anyway, so we had to move on. But here you have, you do want to be careful who you let in your circle. I mentioned that earlier because you're very magnetic at this time and things are happening and you're super powerful and people want some of that. Okay, so just make sure you're careful about who you trust. You don't want to do anything that could like spark somebody's like jealousy or envy. And I'm not saying you need to think about their feelings and tiptoe around, but I don't feel like we just kind of want to keep things on the down low until we know for sure that something is happening, like till your idea is already out there or something. Don't reveal too much. And then you have the sun next to the sun, so open yourself up to enormous growth, Libra. All right, you have unicorn, card 33. Success, hope, freedom, healing, magic, it's all available to you, but you still have to believe. Okay, that's very important. Oh, are you really? 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 Thank you. Okay, so you have sunshine now. So not only do you have this fire element here, Libra, and the sun card, and this other sun card, but you have sunshine now. Okay, so this is the sun is shining on career, business growth, fabulous communication across the board in all relationships. Okay, your manifestations are coming through here, Libra. A bountiful time for you. Okay, wishes manifest, and it's happening right before your eyes. Wow, I really hope this is your story, Libra. And society, you have to, now this is about saying yes to invitations and that sort of thing. Okay, love interests even are included in that. What else do we have? What do we have for Libra? We're going to get you an animal card, and then we're going to end this reading with the numbers. Again, if you like this, please do consider sharing, subscribing, liking, commenting. It all helps me. Thank you. Centered awareness here. All right, so this is a deer here. This is does it say Fowler deer? Falaro? I can't, it's very small writing and I can't really read that. But anyway, it's a deer. Okay, big deer. You're always connected to the divine. Listen to the inner wisdom that is always available to you. Libra, that's exactly how we started your reading. I love when that happens. That does confirm for me. That's like Spirit's way of telling me, okay, that's that. You've got your bookends here. Now we've come right back to the beginning and there it is. You wanted to know, we showed you, we told you, right? That's what they're telling me. And you have 33, a sign of blessings. Your angels bring peace, love, and illumination. Don't you know it, Libra? Don't you know it? You're really going to be seeing something here, okay? A very sunshiny month. Is highly magnetic. And of course, like I said, extremely powerful. You're very magnetic right now, okay? So this is you moving forward and making that life you want. All right, Libra, take care. Thank you so much for being here and have a wonderful May.